the importance of having a 10 out of 10 physique to you, not to anyone else. Hey, if you want to be swole, if you want to be 130 kilos, jacked or whatever, awesome. I'm telling you the benefits of having a 10 out of 10 aesthetic physique. And I'm going to tell you some negatives, guys, because you think that this is like some people might look at this and go, this is the pinnacle of physique. And look, bro, it's the best. I'll tell you right now, the reason why I've kept this for 16, 17 years is because it is the most functional, practical, most aesthetic, most generally accepted by female gaze kind of physique to have. And that's what we do it for. Yeah, guys, we do it for ourselves, and we do it so that we can attract a really solid partner, be functional at work, have really good energy, have good self-talk, have the best habits, you know? I keep preaching this, and the only reason I'm preaching this is because we're at an outdoor gym park, yeah? Everyone is just not here. They're just everywhere that they could be except for here. I'll tell you some benefits, yeah? My sleep on this diet, because I'm eat clean. So the way that I eat, right, is I eat like a king in the morning, I eat like a queen in the afternoon, and I eat like a peasant at night. That tapering off, that enables me to get all my energy out during the day whilst I exert it, and then I taper off. Because the most important thing that I could do is rest, digest. You know what I'm saying? If you have that too close together, right? Too close together, I find that my sleep is fucked. I wake up at night, whatever. Like this time, the way that I've been eating like this, I never get up in the middle of the night. I never go to the toilet. My breathing is spot on. And I always wake up at the same time, guys. If you have a proper sleep time and wake up time, guys, you're going to be way ahead of most people by default, yeah? By default, like straight up, yeah? So, not only that, functionality, guys. Like, you're able to do anything. I can go here. So, prime example, I train here, and then I go for a run around this mad lake. I do that every single night. I ride bikes. I go for swims. I jog on the beach. I do body weight exercise. I do whatever. I lift heavy. I am very functional. I worked 12 hours a day when I was working in construction. Like, I worked for 12 hours. Then I trained before and sometimes even after. So I get 2 workouts in, 12 hours work, whatever. Why? How? Because, guys, the aim is to turn up every single day, because it's for mental, yeah? If your head is in order mentally, as a byproduct, my body is just following what's up on here. It just shows delayed gratification, discipline, focus, turning up every single day, positive self-talk, proved with action, and that's all it is, guys. I'm just repeating that again and again and again. Now, add that with diet, guys. I'm telling you, this is a bit of a tricky one. If you want to take it to the next level, guys, you're going to have to dial in, yeah? So you're going to have to count macros. And by the way, if you need help with this, guys, this is exactly what I do, yeah? I do this. This is my bread and butter. I've been doing it for 17 years. I've got a track record. Go onto my Instagram, look at my last few posts, and there is the proof. Don't take my word for it. Just go on there and look at it. And if this is something that you need help with, guys, yeah, I'm here to help, yeah? But just dial in with your macros, yeah? Make sure you figure out what they are, tailor specific to your body, and just eat to it. As a general rule of thumb, if you go, you know what, Phil, I don't even want to do macros right now. All right, I'll break it down even easier for you. Don't drink the sugary drinks. Get off alcohol. Don't do drugs. Sleep and eat like consistent. Don't overeat. Don't eat too late. Yeah, make sure you get 8 hours of sleep. What else? That's it. Right. Just do that again and again. It sounds simple, doesn't it? That's it. That's all it is. It's just repeating it out of 10, like again and again and again. And over time, right? Because this wasn't just built yesterday, like whatever. This takes years, guys. If you've got that long-term mindset, just like investments, yeah? With buying, like, you would have bought Bitcoin 10 years ago, yeah? How's that going for you now? You know what I'm saying? It's going pretty good, isn't it? If you held and you weren't a dumb cunt like me and you sold it to get some shit dog coin or whatever, it would have been great. You know what I'm saying? If you just stick at it, everything works. Every blueprint works. This works. The only thing is that we don't work. Our diet, our patience doesn't work, you know? That's the only thing that doesn't work, yeah? So, all right, you got functionality. It doesn't have to be too hard. Consistent, right? You just turn up for yourself again and again. Hang on, guys. Hang on. This is just... Wait, one sec, guys. All right, there we go. We're back, baby. Anyway. So, yeah, just think long-term as well. And I'll tell you what happens, right? The benefits of it as well. You can't fake genuine burning desire. I'm telling you right now, when I come here, this is what I want to talk to you about, the feeling of why you should have this body, all right? When you wake up every single time, when I either go down to the shop, right? Yeah, I understand that I'm in Thailand, but this was happening to me when I was in Port Melbourne. Every time I go into the gym, I catch girls staring. I catch guys being very uncomfortable for God knows whatever reason, because I'm super approachable. I don't walk around peacocking around. Just have a normal demeanor or whatever. You know that everyone is talking about you. Everyone is staring at you, particularly the girls that you find hot or whatever. And that's a good, like, that they're just confirming, and like whatever you know of all the positive self-talk that you've got going in your head, you know that they are positively talking about you because you're aesthetic. You're easy on the eye to watch. Let's keep it 100. If I was 200 kilos and I was just slothing around and I'm breathing whatever and obese or whatever, you probably wouldn't watch me, guys, because you don't want to have what I've got. You probably, let's be honest, you probably would not watch me. Okay, that's all right. Let's be honest here. This is why it's super important, you know, guys. You turn up for yourself, you get the look going or whatever, and you just have an all-round. Sorry, this is a lolly. Just get an all-round better experience for everything that you do. Yeah. So dating, it helps with dating. It helps with work and getting work. Social circle as well. It opens up more social networks. Opportunities to jump up on social media, present, and have a good energy about you. Not one, whatever. No, I've done the fucking work. I belong here. This is me, what? You know what I'm saying? You come up there and you're confident. So it's definitely worth having. And if you're gonna, guys, and this is another thing. This is gonna be a whole other video, but if you're gonna have a body, guys, if you're a dad, try and have this, right? I remember when I was younger, my dad was like a superhero. He was a giant. He had my brother and me and my brother in one arm each. I thought he was a giant. I used to be like, fuck yeah, that's my old man. You know what I'm saying? That's my fucking dad. And that was an awesome feeling to have. But I always find that dads that are walking around these days or whatever, particularly in construction or whatever, they're slipping. You know, their kids have got other man's names on their shirt. They go to the footy, or they go to soccer. If you got football, wherever you're from, you're wearing another man's name on their shirt. They go in there with the kids. Even the dad is wearing another man's name. Like, their name is not good enough. Does that not piss you off, guys, as a dad, for legacy or anything like that? I'm not a dad, but if my kid was wearing another name on their back other than Gregov, I'd be pissed off. Do you know what I mean? So you should be. Fix it. You know what I'm saying? Be the super dad that you should have been. That's the right thing to do. You want to be a role model, right? We're being role models, right? Anyway, rant over. But guys, so you got all that positive stuff that happens in all aspects of your life. Now let me talk about the negative, yeah? So you're gonna have all the, you know, the good discipline, the mindset, the habits, and all this kind of stuff to build this aesthetic physique. Okay, cool. Now, the negatives are that you can't do what you want, like all the time. There are rules to keeping this body. I can't just go and eat whatever, like willy-nilly. I don't have pizza. I don't have pasta, like for the most part, ever. Like, that is a sacrifice that I've made, that I'm happy to make, right? That is a sacrifice I've been happy to make. But things like that, alcohol, drugs, the late nights. Some people would say, oh, that's a problem. I don't think that. I think they're absolute inconvenience. It's a pain in the ass to be like this, you know? To have all that kind of stuff just weighing you down. I remember when I'd eat like pastas and pizza or whatever, my guts would be whatever, I'd just be laying down or whatever. You know yourself, like after you eat a heavy meal, you overeat and stuff. You can't overeat, you can't eat late, you can't do all that stuff. It just doesn't align. Dating wise, and girls, actually, I'll tell you this right now. Believe it or not, women go double time to not look at you sometimes. I swear. I swear, like, to not give you that validation because they think that you are that guy that loves himself too much, that like, you know, thinks the best of himself or whatever, and you're just showing self-love. You're just being confident or whatever, but they do not want to give it to you because that is the main thing that they use. They want attention. That is what they value the most. So for them to not give it to you, they're thinking like they're going to give you like a one-up or whatever. I don't care. Like, it just doesn't matter because you do it for yourself. You're validating yourself, and that's the best part. When you go and you got these habits that build you up in every single way, girls, the right girls that are in the right mindset, right frame of mind, that are as confident, that are doing what you're doing, they get attracted to you by default. So do not worry that, you know, they're not noticing whatever they do. They're just super passive. They're not going to go, oh, look at this guy, he's super in shape. Bro, that never happens, yeah? So the downside is that you'll get more hurdles to jump because they think that you are an F-boy. They think that you get everything too easy or whatever, and by default, they will not either look at you or want to give it to you, whatever. And I'm telling you guys, I'm just keeping it honest. And that's exactly what's happened. But the only way to get over that, right, is to just keep doing your thing. Don't worry about it, because you're not doing it for them, right? Yeah. That is like, that's one negative that I have noticed. But all in all, who cares? It weeds out the girls that you don't want to be with anyway, you know? And sometimes you just need to be better, you know? And they are problems that I do encounter, guys. I'm not gonna be come on here and be like, oh yeah, but this is so easy or whatever. Bro, it's a tough slog. Even if you are in shape and whatever, guys, it's never been more important to either A, be in shape, but then work on your social footprint, give value, be a person of status, of value. Have you ever noticed that, like, the people, you see these like skinny rappers or celebrities or whatever, bro, then just whatever. You wouldn't look at them twice. If they didn't have a title on them, you would not look at them twice, but it's because they got the status that, you know, girls are looking at them. Like, fair enough, you know, they've worked it. They've given enough value. They're changing, they're either solving problems, entertaining people, or making people's life easier. That's it. That's why this is the goal. Anyway, guys, I know it's a long little rant or whatever, but I just wanted to talk all about all the positives, the negatives, the mindset, being a super dad, why this is the perfect physique to have, and we're better to talk about it than in a workout park, guys. When you're in the zone, when you're in free flow, when you're in flow state, when you don't have to look at anything or whatever, this is purely coming from the heart, guys. The only reason why I'm saying this is because I want you guys to feel exactly the way that I feel walking in my shoes, walking in this body every single day. Guys, it is an amazing feeling. I wouldn't live any other way. And I personally don't know how people do not exercise. When I don't exercise, I feel like shit, both mentally, physically, spiritually, whatever. And people don't do it, and they must feel terrible. I can't believe that people don't prioritize that, you know? And guys, if you need any help with like working on social footprint, discipline, mindset, nutrition, anything, habits, anything that's weighing you down, this is what I do, guys. I'm not gonna pretend like just on here, like, you know, like, this is what I'm called to do, guys. I love doing this. This is what gives me purpose, you know? Anyway, guys, if you found any value from it, just pass this on to someone. If there's a dad that you know that could be better, or someone, or anyone that you know is slipping, just pass it on. Really appreciate it. Helps the channel grow. Guys, I love yous, and I will see you in the next one. Ciao.